Subscribe, first of all, subscribe. Hi guys, man, let's back again with another video. I did a video about the Fuji XM5, and I think I haven't done it justice at all. And one of the comments was like, "This doesn't sell the camera if you really wish to sell it." And actually, that person was right. I was shooting through OBS on my computer, so it doesn't shoot 10 bits. The quality of the image is not that good, but there is actually an intro that I shot all on that camera as well. And maybe I'm just going to preface or resurface that intro as well and talk over it, just to tell you that this is actually a really good camera. Overall, that's a really good camera. I have some gripes that I presented, but it's a camera that I'm actually considering to replace my Fuji X-T2 as my webcam camera or my workable camera, because it's so nimble and so tiny that it allows you to do so many things that you can't do with, let's say, the X-T2. And if you really like go into the realm of people that love rigging their cameras for sometimes no other reason than just rigging it, you can actually get really good images and really powerful camera with that, because you have pretty much everything on that camera. You have the audio that you can use, audio inputs, and you also have actually an audio output which you can plug in earphones that allows you to monitor your audio, which is kind of strange that they put it on that side of the camera. If for those who have held the camera, you know what I'm talking about. I'll also put like B-rolls of what the camera actually looks like and just overlay it on top of the audio that I am actually doing right now. So, but overall, it's a camera that I would probably recommend to a lot of first-time buyers of cameras. If you just want to tip your feet into camera stuff, you get that camera and you get the kit lens that it comes with, which is not too bad of a kit lens, or you can get the older kit lens, which I actually prefer better over the newer kit lens that came out because of just that variable aperture that goes to f4.8, I think, with the newer kit lens, right? And then f0 with the older kit lens. You gain a little bit more millimeter in terms of the length of the camera or the lens itself, but it's not much, to be honest. It's something that I really wouldn't be fussy about too much. However, it is a good camera overall. Beside the plastic build of the camera, it has a flip out screen, which is something that I've noticed that it's something that I need a lot, because now that I shoot on OBS, I use the screen as my screen, or I would use something like this, an external monitor, which can sometimes be cumbersome. Imagine having this on top of your camera. It looks too professional at some point, because I'm just shooting video at home. I'm just doing YouTube at home. But this is actually also a good investment. I've actually never spoken about this piece of equipment, because I don't do a lot of video work outside of my place, besides some of the weddings and events that I shoot here and there. But this is something that's good to have, especially if you do videography. It's good to have an external monitor, because it has some tools, and just the size of it makes it much better gear to use than having those tiny stuff on your camera. So, but let's go back to the XM5, and some of the spec is 26 megapixel, which is the same sensor that they used to use in the Fuji X-T4 and the X-T3, if I'm not mistaken. And you can see it's maybe 2-3 years generation sensor with a newer processor, and it gives you a really good image, really amazing ISO performance. And I've always said, I have a Fuji, a Canon 800D here that came out in 2017, if not, and I have a Fuji X-T1. And in terms of ISO performance, this X-T1, which came out years and years back, has better ISO performance than the Canon 800D. And one thing about the X-T1 is it's 16 megapixel, but I kind of still prefer, in terms of events. Yesterday I was shooting an event, and some of the pictures that I was getting out of this, bear in mind, I was using it with a 16mm, and I was using the 70-200 on this Canon. It's just it was completely different ballpark, and I don't know for what reason Canon does cripple some of these entry-level cameras in terms of ISO performance. The Fuji ISO performance, even at like 1600 ISO, is amazing. So, and you can take it, just that experience with this sensor, you can take it up a notch now with a newer sensor like the one on the XM5. You can imagine which type of ISO performance you would get. So that's definitely something that you can take into consideration. I'm not lying to you. If you don't believe me, try that camera. Just rent it. Maybe I'm sure it's very cheap to rent as well. Just rent it and see how and what it can do for you. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, for this video. I'll see you in the next one, and peace out.